Hey, Frank, just wanted to check and see what you know about Anthony Davis and the knee.
Yeah, Anthony's going to be out again tonight. He'll be considered day to day. They did ultrasound on it. Everything's structurally intact. Just taking another day with the 2 days off before the next game. Hopefully to put this behind us.
Is that something you would consider good news, just given anytime you have a knee soreness in that kind of situation?
Well, yeah. The fact that everything's structurally sound is definitely good news, yes.
And Frank, just what have you seen from this Orlando team this season? Still obviously a young team, and how can you carry forward some of what you did in OKC into this game?
Yeah, Orlando's playing really well despite their record. Coach Mosley's got these guys playing extremely hard. We saw that in yesterday's game against the Clippers where they almost won. And, they got a good system. He's carried a lot of Rick Carlisle's principles from those Dallas teams with how they're playing offensively, how they're defending, and, playing at a super, super high level hasn't resulted in a lot of wins, but the effort is there. And the carryover from the OKC game is something I hope to see with regard to us making the simple pass. We played a different way against OKC than we did against Memphis. And, the results were noticeably different. We just tried to make the play in front of us rather than trying to make the home run pass. Turnovers were down. The shot quality was much higher. And hopefully we can repeat that tonight.
Hey, Coach, is there some specific just from being in this predicament before where you had a good win and you're trying to carry that momentum? Is that talked about a lot just coming into tonight's game, or do you not really pay too much attention to what's happened in the past?
Yeah, we talked about it, and it's something that, we're trying to get traction around our season. We got to string together effort performances and share the ball performances and defend at a high level performances at multiple games. We haven't done that well enough this year, and it's an opportunity to do that.
Frank, there are going to be nights when you guys are going to need Russ to take 20, 25 shots. But was the OKC game kind of an example of how he can impact you guys on a night when he doesn't shoot a lot? And I guess, was that reinforced in film?
It was reinforced. And, I thought he led the charge, honestly, with our group in terms of, making the simple play. A lot of his early swing passes, weren't assist passes, but it generated the ball movement, for our group. And, it was a great example of, some nights we're going to need him to score a bunch. And, some nights it's just going to be about, the ball moving and finding the open man. And that's what we saw the other night.
Frank, where are you guys at defensively in your estimation? I know early in the year you talked about needing to really simplify things and kind of build from the ground up. Are you at a point now where you've been able to add more to what you guys are able to do schematically? Yeah,
I'd say it's the other way around right now. We're trying to just keep it as simple as possible and stay within our base coverages and trying to become great at those, obviously you have that, there's a million different things you can go to, that we've done, especially with this group in the playoffs and, with the veteran group and whatnot. But with the newness of our group, some of that stuff, I think hurt, just our core habits and disciplines. And, we're trying to simplify it and keep our game plans as vanilla as possible and just be great at, our base coverages. And, obviously we can turn up to creativity at any point we feel it's necessary, but, trying to keep it simple right now.
Hey, Frank, when you guys go with the smaller group, starting AD at the 5, LeBron at the 4, what are you looking for from those other two spots on the perimeter specifically? And how do you think Avery and Talon, who have been the two guys starting, have fared with those responsibilities that you're kind of looking for?
Well, the first thing that comes to mind is, defense and shooting. Obviously we want everybody to play to their own individual strengths. So Wayne is going to have a more green light than some of the other guys. Taylor's going to have a more of a green light to attack the basket than some of the other guys. Avery's going to have more of a green light to pressure the basketball than some of the other guys. And, obviously Malik too, like down the line, everybody just has to play to their strengths. But, to support Russ, Bron, and AD, those perimeter spots around them have to play with great effort. They have to defend and carry their own weight on the defensive side of the ball. And they got to knock down open shots or make plays on long closeouts, because those three guys are going to force double teams, and you got to make plays out of those.